What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, I have to go ahead and say my last video, maybe I apologize for it because I said the Cowboys do what they always do, which is absolutely positively nothing. Well, the Cowboys have signed a running back. Oh shit, oh shit. The Cowboys have a free agent signing on the first day of free agency. So they can say, hey, they said that, there's a free agent drought that the Cowboys have, that we just don't sign people. And it's just not true because we signed Javonte Williams, a running back who's been with the Denver Broncos. He was a second round pick. We looked at him and he had a second round grade on him, and we definitely liked him 4 years ago. And he's got 2,300 yards and 5 TDs and averages 4 yards a carry. And the dog here, well, he's just getting a little bit wild here. He wants to go run. What you see there, dog? You see a ghost or something there? What you see? What you see? Leroy. Okay. So we've signed a running back. He's averaged with Denver 4 yards a carry in his 4 years. He's 5'10", 220 pounds. So I don't know anything. I'll be real with you. I don't know anything about him. I don't. Okay. I can tell you this. He's not Derrick Henry. He's not Saquon Barkley. But he's a warm body who's got 2,300 yards experience, but 4 yards a carry. Now, here's my thing. I've been and I don't know right now. I've heard rumors that dog. Okay, all right, let's go back in. Okay, you're going back in. I got to do this. Go on, Leroy. Back in. Okay. Don't you hate it when they just don't act right? He's been following me all over the place, so it's like, okay, let's go sit on this porch swing here, and I guess maybe he got motion sick. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Rico had almost 1,500 yards, 4.6 yards a carry this past year, and I thought he's actually a pretty good back. Now, your running back is as good as your offensive line too, unless they're Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders is a totally different animal. Barry Sanders is the ultimate one-man show. He's like once in my lifetime type of guy. Other running backs typically need some good blocking, and that's something we did not have last year. I hope that changes. I hope Tyler Guyton, who's been working in the weight room, getting stronger and everything else, can stay healthy, that he gets his man body and ends up becoming a mauler. I hope that Brock Hoffman, that is nasty and can block and does things great. And I hope that Cooper Beebe takes another step closer to being like Travis Frederick, and that Terrence Steele becomes that road grader because we end up doing more running than we had in the past. That's my hope, in which case you may be better running the football. That's the hope. So what does this mean for Rico? I don't know. Like I said, I heard somebody had said, I've been literally off. Forgive me. I have been sleep deprived. I've been on the road. I've driven over 350 miles. I've had about 3 hours of sleep, if you want to call it sleep, last night, because I tossed and turned all night and was worried that I wasn't going to wake up in time to beat the traffic. And I have yet to even sit down at my desk to look at the computer. I'm going by the headlines right now, trying to keep you informed. Jacqueline just sent me a text that came across here and some other stuff. I just finished eating. I cooked some burgers and things. And my daughter's here, of course, with Leroy. When somebody passes, everybody wants to come by to try and help you do something, and there's nothing that they can do but You know, my daughter did make a whole lot of cookies, so that definitely helps. But Cooper Kupp, what I was actually going to talk about was Cooper Kupp. The Rams have announced, since they've signed Javonte Adams, that if somebody doesn't trade for him by the beginning of the league year, which is Wednesday, that they will release him. So I was actually going to do a video about that when I finished eating and before I got ready to fall out. Program note: I am too tired. I am too tired today to be able to do the live stream tonight. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow night, since it'll be day 2 of free agency, and we'll go from there. But the Cowboys are officially on the board. We got a running back who has some experience, but in 4 years, that's not a lot of miles, so that's a good thing. When you talk about 5'10", 220, you're talking about a stump. What do I mean by stump? At JMU, we had the wing T offense. And the wing T offense is a bastard offense because it's all about misdirections. You know, you'll get trapped. You'll think that the play's going this way and the play's actually going that way. So you'll get started going this way and you'll come back, and all of a sudden you get jacked up by a tackle or a guard coming down the other way. But we had 2 running backs. We called them stumps because they were short. They were like 5'8", 5'9", and they were thick. They were like a tree stump, which they had a lot of power, and it's low. So they were great for short yardage, and, you know, they could get up underneath your pads and really do some damage. Again, I don't know that much about Javonte Williams. I'll do some research on him, and we'll do, you know what's coming for you, right? You know what's coming for you is the Joneses make moves, okay? Dime store moves, and when I say we, I'm talking about all of us on YouTube, you know, the Lawn Nations, the Bosch Lombardis, the DMVs, the Game Time Brian. We want to be hopeful, and we're going to go through and we're going to find, you know, some clips, 3 or 4 plays where we say, this guy's the next Barry Sanders. And we sell you on this player being a great player. That's what we do. We shovel the shit for the Joneses. But hey, at least, well, you know, the fans, they said that they're tired of the free agency drought, that they wanted to see some action, and they want us to run the football. So, you know, we decided that we weren't going to pay great money for just an average player. We decided we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get a player in here on day 1. He's a day 1 talent because he was signed on day 1. He's a day 1 talented free agent, and we in the Cowboys, we got him. So, you know, we've been really busy this offseason. We got Osa and Digazua taken care of. We got Marquez Bell taken care of. CJ Godwin is in the house. You know, Kayvon Turpin. We got our special team standouts in the fold. We got our defensive tackle, and now we got another running back. So we're feeling pretty good about where we are with free agency. And you as a Cowboy fan, you got to trust the process. And I'm Stephen Jones, and you know, we're all in.